kids, go get your Pop-Tart. Hey, kids, go get your yogurt. Hey, kids, go get your donut early in the morning. Time for Miss Aimee Sunday morning. Time for Miss Aimee Sunday morning. Time for Miss Aimee Sunday morning. Morning show for children. Ha 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 ha!
Good morning and welcome to Miss Aimee's Sunday morning show. I'm so happy to be here on the show with you this morning. A few weeks ago, several of you found these in your yard, a sign that says love one another. Our children's ministry wanted to put these out as a reminder to you that you are loved, but also a reminder that to anyone who walks or drives by that they are loved and should love one another. But it really got me to thinking that maybe we should talk about what it means to love one another. And that's what we're going to do on today's show. What does it mean to love one another?
To answer the question, what does it mean to love one another, we have to ask some other questions first. Together, let's figure this out. We are called to love one another. What does it mean to be called? Called means to take action. Jesus tells the disciples in John chapter 13, I give you a new commandment, that you love one another, just as I have loved you. You should also love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples if you have love for one another. Jesus calls the disciples to love one another, but what does that mean for us? As a follower of Christ, you are a disciple. Everyone who calls themselves a disciple needs to take action by showing love to everyone. But what kind of love are we talking about? This isn't the same as I love Minecraft or I love candy. This is God's love. And God's love is amazing. God loves you so very much, and God loved Jesus too. Jesus loved and cared for so many, including the disciples. When Jesus tells us to love one another, he wants us to love one another the way that God loves us. When we say one another, who are we talking about? Remember when Jesus said, love your neighbor? We know he didn't just mean the next door neighbor. Your neighbor can be everyone you come across, and that includes your enemies. Now that we know that we are called to love one another, what kind of love we're supposed to share, and who we are supposed to share it with. So there's one more question. How can we put this love one another thing into action? We can be kind. Kindness is being friendly. We can be generous. Generosity is a willingness to give. And we can offer grace. We all make mistakes. Offering grace is a way to be understanding to those around us. And now we can all go and love one another.
Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I hope that answers the question on what it means to love one another. I would love to hear your questions. Remember, you can ask anything about the church, the Bible, things that go on here during the week, or even on Sunday morning. You can send your questions to my email that'll come up at the end of the show. I can't wait to see you again soon, and we'll be back next week. Bye.